everyone, we are at the Grand Taj Banquet Hall in Mississauga. We are the Sai Sewa Foundation Gala to raise money and awareness for villagers in India. They help with orphanages and with clean water. They've been around for the past 15 years. Let's go see what some of the guests have to say. I am here right now with John McDonald, the VP of Sai Sewa Foundation. John, tell me why you got engaged with this foundation.
Well, I got engaged with this foundation actually because I heard Ritu's grandfather talking about it, and then it was one of the other trips that we went to India. I've been 5 times, and he said, you should come and see the school. Well, we went in, we flew into Bangalore. It took 5 hours to drive to our hotel, and in the morning we rented a car. I drive when I'm in India, but we had to jump in the car and we had to drive another 6 hours north to a place called Puttaparthi. And well, we got a little lost at one of the airports, but when we got there, all these children were lined up, right? And they're all in their classrooms, so we go and we start meeting all the classrooms, and then I realized they were waiting for us. They didn't have lunch, we were a little bit late, so the whole school, 250 children, were waiting for us to get there. It was an awesome experience to be there, see the kids, and really to know that in this case, you know, the organization has worked with different schools, but that school, they were rescuing children off the street. They're giving them education, shelter, and food. In some cases, they even had the whole family there. So the mother was working there, and she had 2 children, and they were all involved. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's about being, you know, doing this so-called selfless act, but really the energy that these children did and that we could see gave me a lot. It really helped us, and as we sort of exchanged with them most of the day, it was funny because obviously some of them have come back, right? They had graduated and they came back to visit the other children. And so when we were going around from classroom to classroom, we soon got bored with just saying hello. So we started asking the older children, what are you going to be when you grow up? And then a strange thing happened. The boys were standing and holding their arms, and they're saying bank manager. And before you know it, it was bank manager, bank manager, bank manager, bank manager, police officer, bank manager. And what happened was the people who had come back to visit, most of them were bank managers. So the children thought, that's what we should do, and we should become bank managers. So the reason to get involved with Sai Sewa is all these children are soon going to take over the Indian banking system.
Absolutely, and it's an inspiration for them as well too, right? And you guys are great inspirations, and I can't believe that you actually drove in India. Oh, yeah. That in itself is a huge accomplishment, and we wish you continued success for all the great work that you're doing by changing someone's life, for a better future, brighter future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, and thank you for being here.
I am here right now with Ritu Neb, the organizer of this event. Ritu, tell us how it all started for you guys.
We started last year, actually, our first event. This is our 2nd year fundraiser gala event, and the charity is Sai Sewa Canada organization, and it's my grandfather's charity. He's been doing this for 30+ years, and I go, you know what, you're doing such good work. You're educating these children in India, building schools, supporting schools. Why not let's create some awareness? So we came up with an event plan. I go, let's do an event, let's just share what we do, and let's have fun at the same time. So we did it last year. It was a great success, and this is our 2nd year, and we're doing a gala a little bit more bigger and better.
So how many villages have you guys had a chance to assist in the past 30 years?
You know what, I lost the count because he actually got a lot of money from when his wife passed away a few 10 years back, and it took him about 3 or 4 years to spend all that money, and he just donated every penny of it, and they have built more than 30+ schools in the area. Yes.
Excellent, thank you. This is absolutely a worthy cause. Thank you so much for your time. I am here with Harjit Dillon, who's going to be the MC of the event tonight. So Harjit, how did you get involved?
Well, I actually have supported Ritu for a long time. She has a Pure Soul Energy Dance Academy, which I've been aware of, and she's just an amazing person. So when she asked me to be an MC for tonight's event, it was really difficult to refuse. And then to support an organization such as Sai Sewa, it's a win-win.
And what does the people have to look forward to tonight? What is on the agenda?
Well, we have some amazing performances, including a band. We have some dances, lots of dances. We also have a fabulous magician and illusionist, which I am like excited about, super excited about. And we have, on top of that, we have dancing for the guests, and we also have appetizers and dinner. Who can refuse? And we have some wonderful vendors too.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
I've been with the Sai Sewa Foundation for 6 years now. I'm the treasurer or the accountant. So I help ensure that all the donations go where they're supposed to be going, and that's to really needy children in India that many of us have personally visited, so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
So you have a very important job.
I think so. Everybody does in this organization. Everybody contributes.
So tell the donors out there, what is the percentage of the money that's going to be raised today that actually goes to the charity and the people and the orphanages?
Yeah, so 100% of the donations that we get always go directly to the source, which is the children in need in India. This fundraiser, you know, everything to cover the cost is what we cover. Anything else that comes out of that goes straight to the charities and the children that need it. So we feel pretty good about that.
That is excellent. So everybody that's helping today is on a volunteer basis. So all the money raised will be going to the people that actually need it.
No administration fees, no management fees, none of that. It just goes straight to the source.
Well, my husband's been part of the Satya Sai charity and organization for a number of years, but we actually had the pleasure of traveling to India and taking a look at the orphanage and the school, and firsthand we got to see some of the great work that they do, the education, the food. I mean, it's such a wonderful charity, and it's so great to see everybody come out and support it. Yeah.
And from what I've heard from other folks, it's really making a difference in the next generation, giving them a leg up for a better future.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially in India, where we know in many of these remote villages where they can't afford education simply because of uniform or simply because they don't have the supplies. Yet we have smart, bright, independent girls who can succeed, you know, any other, you know, children in any other private school. So it's nice to see that just with a little bit of funding that they're able to be at the same.
Well, today I'm actually sponsoring a great cause as a philanthropist. I normally like to donate charities, and they're donating a portion of their sales for schools for India, so which is a great cause. So we donate to the women's shelters, and whatever we raise today, we have a quota. After that, we'll donate it to the schools for India. So that's why we're here.
Hi, I can see you are a volunteer, Saga.
Yes, how are you?
Good. Yourself?
Pyle.
So how long you been volunteering?
Well, doing this for last 6 years, and it's very good to return back to the community. So yeah, I love it, and it's good because the money is going to the charity in India for the education. So perfect.
So what is your message to the viewer as to why they should volunteer?
Well, God has given you so much, so I think it's a time you gotta go back and give back to the people who is in need. It's a time to pay back.
I'm a volunteer. I volunteered also last year. I love Sai Sewa Canada, the charity. They do wonderful things for children in India. I'm very supportive of the event organizers and the board of directors. I know Ritu Neb personally and John McDonald, the organizers as well. And they've just done a wonderful job giving back to the community in India. And they've got this great event here with back-to-back entertainment, and we've got a beautiful silent auction, and we've got drawer prizes and happy people eating a beautiful dinner. It's great.
Fantastic. And have you had a chance to go and see any of the villages, to go to India?
I personally haven't, but boy, oh boy, would I love to. But I've seen photographs, and every table here actually has a beautiful photograph of a child. Feel free to take a look. So they're the people that we're actually giving back to and supporting.
We're going to be talking to some of the guests tonight. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
What's your name?
Veena.
And I'm Sushma.
And tell us why you decided to come to this event today.
Because it's really important to us, very important, so that's why.
It's for a very good cause, and Mr. Bhupal is a very dear friend of ours, and whatever he does, we have to support him.
Well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for your support. Enjoy the evening. Tell me the best part about Bhangra.
We perform, and we get to like dance everywhere, like performance, like competitions. We get to do everywhere.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So tell me how you guys are involved with Sai Sewa Foundation.
I'm a returning member, so last year I was here. I came with one friend. Today I've come with my entire team. We are a group of filmmakers. We are making a film. And Ritu is a special friend of mine, and we always help and support each other. And all my entire team is here to support.
So what are you looking forward to tonight?
I mean, when something is a fundraiser for charity, you know, the mood is already very, very humble. But when you add some entertainment to that, and good food and good company, I mean, what more do you want for a Saturday evening?
It is a great family time. Do you want to say something?
No.
You good?
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I'm fine.
And you?
I'm good too, yeah.
Edit that, don't worry.
Forward to the evening, yes.
Thank you so much for your time. What made you decide to come to this event today?
It's good for the cause. They are doing it for the education in India, so that's a good cause. Everyone, I think, should take part in this. So that's the main reason we are here. And it's a good, we attended last year, so it was quite a great evening. We had a lot of fun here, so that's the reason. Yeah.
So you're providing continuous support.
Hello, my name is Banwari Bhupal. I'm a retired math teacher, and we are running this charity organization for the last 35 years. And this whole money collected, 100% goes to the schools. We sponsor orphan schools and very poor schools, and as I said, 100% money goes to India.
Hi, my name is Mahir Kapadia. I'm the secretary here at Sai Sewa Canada, one of the board of directors. And Sai Sewa Canada is a Canadian registered charity that's dedicated to helping impoverished children around the world. And today is our fundraising event for 2018, our second annual event. And it's a very exciting event, and we hope to raise a lot of great funds for this amazing schools back in India. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rishi Kapadia. I'm one of the directors of Sai Sewa Canada, and I've been with Sai Sewa Canada for the last 4 years. It's an incredible organization that does incredible work for kids in India who are not as privileged as all of us here, and the schools that we support and communities that we support has been also very appreciative of all the work that we have done, and I look forward to continue to grow this charity. It has grown quite a lot since the first year that we started off with, but we look forward to growing it further.
Hi, I'm so glad to be here as part of the Sai Sewa Ritu NEBS fundraiser event, which is helping educate a lot of children and youth in schools in various parts of India. If you're not here, please do come. It's about $65 per person. At the entry, you can come here. The registration starts anytime from 6:30 onwards, all the way till the night. There's magic shows, there is events, there is dance performances, Bhangra, Bollywood, all of that. So we hope to see you soon.
This has been a great, successful event for Sai Sewa Foundation. They had great entertainment as well as auction items, as you can see here. It was very productive. They've raised a lot of money that will go towards a very worthy charitable cause. Nadira Nazir for TAGTV in Mississauga.